Okay, so just going to show you a little bit of Satie rail system here in EPLAN. So we'll bring in a enclosure in our Panel Pro module. Select that one, bring it into our 0.0.0. It's going to be on the 0 axis. Check that out. This way like that. Everything looks good. Fits nice. We're going to go ahead and select just a panel, the backplate. Like our front view. And what we're going to do is we're going to start dropping in some rails. So we're going to bring in some Satie rails. This sucker right here. So we're going to start off from about right here. Drag it down. About that guy right there. And from this side over here, do the same thing. Way up here. Okay, so that's pretty much the first setup. So this is basically our rails that are going to be we're going to be able to mount our elements on. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and bring in our metal clips. So we're going to do an insert. So insert device. Whoops, symbol. Insert device. Going to bring in our clip system. Position it about there. Same thing for the other side. Position it about there. So there's our clips. These are the clips that are going to be holding on, or the brackets that are going to be holding my rails. Okay, so I'm just going to bring up my rails now. So I'm going to bring this guy right over here. So right here. Go ahead and start from that point. Zoom out a bit. Just going to bring it all the way down to the edge right here. Okay, click on that. So that's my first rail. So now all I have to do now is just start bringing in my my additional rails. All right. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring in those user-defined rails. These are going to be my my Satie PFs. Just going to select a different snap point. Snap it to that guy right there. Snap. It'll zoom out. All I have to do is just select the edge. So it's going to snap to that one right there. So those are going to be my where I'm going to pass my wires through. And I'm just going to go and select this guy right here. That's it. So I'll be able to do the same thing, but for the bottom part now. Select my bottom PF300. So it'll come on over here. I'm going to select my edge. Change here. Okay, so I'm going to select here in the corner. So there's a snap right there. And I'm going to do the same thing and just going to select the edge right over here. Now all I need to do now is bring in my my little snap caps. Okay, now I'm just going to add my other rail, or my CPF50, which is that little cap. It's going to lock all this up together. Zoom out a bit. Okay, right there. Position these guys on the snap point right there. Click and select the end of my rail. Right there. Snap. There you go. So that's going to be pretty much what it's going to look like for now. So all I have to do now really is just grab these suckers, and I'm just going to reduce my grid, highlight all this. I just need to duplicate that a bit, and I'm just going to remove my snap point so it can help me find. I'm going to duplicate this, so I'm going to duplicate that and snap it to my bit about asking me to number. Sure, number my components. There we go. So there's my, oh shoot, I did too many of them. Okay, just get rid of those. Get rid of that. So that's pretty much my rail system. So it looks pretty clean, pretty neat. That's what my enclosure is going to look like with it. Obviously, probably have to just change enclosures and not use the backplate, snap these guys directly onto the rail. That's pretty much what we get. And we can start placing our components on that.